Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of July 10th through the 16th. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. If you are new to me, welcome. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my readings, my channel. Make sure you watch the entire reading, as I do read intuitively, and so it's not always about what's the message in the initial message and what's in the cards, as Spirit does give me various messages throughout the reading. If you have not caught your July reading, I will link it up here as well as at the end of the reading with your playlist. You also have your summer love reading. Depending on when I post this, I'm not sure if that one's out yet. I've got a lot of readings that I'm working on and getting them all uploaded for you guys. So remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Double tap that bell to get notified of all the new readings. The sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views will get a bonus live with me. So let's get to it. Your energy for the week ahead: Seven of Cups, Two of Cups, the Chariot, Two of Swords, Five of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Now, the Chariot card is your major arcana for the week ahead, which really tells me that this is your energy for the week ahead, right? Success, moving forward, especially if it's in a relationship. I do feel like some of you, if you had some sort of confusion or difficulty or were at odds in a relationship, partnership, in love or business, but it definitely feels more like love-based energy here. Friendship, relationship, definitely feels more partnership and love, okay? I do feel like that because the main energy is the Chariot, this is a very successful union. This is a lot of love brought together between two people. You're both on the same page. You both get each other. You want to see where this goes. Some of you take action in terms of proposing, offering to get, to move in together, buy a house together, doing things that will elevate this commitment to let the other person know just how serious you are about them and this connection, right? This could be you, Sagittarius, doing it, or this is the energy that's coming towards you. Again, I feel as though, regardless of how long you have been with this person, it just feels like it is moving pretty quickly for you. With everything that has happened, I feel like the energy that you guys have maybe had some difficulties in the past where perhaps you felt like this wasn't going to move anywhere. Perhaps you felt like you both had other options and there was this sense of instability at one point or another, or, feeling unsure that they did want this in the long term, whether this is you or them or both of you even, right? I do feel like I also get this energy of someone being a little bit, this feels like a whole other separate energy, okay, from what I just said. But I do feel like someone here may be at odds or conflicted about things that are being said or communicated. Wow, I don't know if you caught that, but my light was flashing and flickering. So clearly an important message for someone here who's in an unhealthy relationship, not this beautiful connection that's moving forward in love. But I do feel like if you are in an unhealthy relationship, toxic connection, you may be dealing with someone who's, likes to really play mind games. Seven of Cups is, with a Two of Swords, it's like really being stuck in your head. There's a stalemate. This is also like this person, and I'm going to use the word, but this person fucks with you so deeply, like mind fuck energy, that you are even conflicted about what you truly saw, felt, experienced, or heard at that time. Like this person will convince you that what you saw or what you heard or whatever is so wrong. You're crazy, okay? So a little bit of that narcissistic tendency, they really play it up in terms of you're losing it. You don't know what you're talking about. You totally made that up. Why are you trying to do this to me? Why are you making me look bad? A lot of this, gaslight and projection energy. Seven of Cups is, you've got this illusion that this is your long-term partnership, soulmate, whatever. However, I feel like you get more of the toxicity than you do of the love, the nurture, and the emotional fulfillment moving forward. So you may be, I'm hearing the words, you're at war with yourself the longer you are in this connection, okay? So you may be at war with yourself, you may be at war with this person, and you're just kind of placating them and just giving them their way because you know, it's easier, it's safer, you don't have to worry about arguing, you just kind of like give them their way. My light keeps kind of flickering. I don't know if you're catching that on the video, I don't know if it's coming up, but clearly if you catch it, what I'm saying is what's resonating with some of you, and maybe you're afraid to realize or to accept that you are in an unhealthy relationship connection. Five of Wands is really like not getting along. So this person may pick fights with you, or people around you, people that are important with you, and they have you strung up in this energy, wound up so tightly that you may even be at odds with people that you love, people that mean something to you, but this person may also put you in this energy, this situation of it's me or them, and so you better pick me. And again, this is someone who, like, the mind fuckery is real. This person has you in this point of not being able to see things clearly, not being able to make decisions for yourself. I get this very, very controlling and overbearing message, energy that I feel like this is what they've modeled as love, and perhaps you may have come from a dysfunctional environment where maybe you had a narcissistic parent, or, you know, unstable or unhealthy home environment where maybe that seemed a little bit normal growing up, and so it's natural to kind of be with someone like that because, again, you've been conditioned to think, feel, see, hear, understand that, you know, well, love's complicated, or love's not easy, or relationships are not easy, and I'm going to do the best that I can, but it almost feels like, you know, you can never measure up and do the best that you can for your friends, your family, your children, and now your partner or spouse or whatever it may be. So, you know, again, I keep hearing you may be at war, at odds with yourself, trying to work through this confusion, the illusion, and also disillusionment of what this relationship truly may be for you. And I do get the energy of you being afraid to admit it to yourself. And I'm hearing like there's no going back, like I'm in it for the long haul. And I think that you feel that by enduring and by not leaving this person's side is you showing love. But when you show love to someone else at the expense of your mental clarity, well-being, stability, emotional well-being, you know, feeling completely unstable in certain aspects of your life on an emotional level, having anger, you know, this feeling of, again, being at war with yourself or with others because this person has you pinned to the ground or pinned to a corner that this is the way love is or love should be. And if you love me, you're going to choose me. This is very, very toxic and unhealthy energy. And I, like, no offense, you really need help getting out of this situation and maybe getting an unbiased opinion, like seeing medical help, you know, psychological help, therapy, you know, because definitely don't get it from a tarot reader or a tarot reading. But I do pick up on that energy very, very strongly. They are very controlling and manipulative. And I'm sorry that you're going through this. But with the Two of Cups, Chariot, and the Ace of Cups, I feel like you've got a lot of love to give, and you've got to give it to yourself first. And if you have children, obviously yourself and your children first. And if this person does not bring a sense of peace and tranquility and love and nurture and joy and happiness, then you got to really weigh out your options here in terms of what do they bring to the table and what do they bring more of. Is it just a little bit of peace and a whole lot of problems? Why would you shortchange yourself? It's like you literally put yourself in that position. And again, you're refusing to see with that Two of Swords energy. It's like, I'll just stay stuck with this person. I made my bed, I'm going to lie in it. But it doesn't have to be that way, okay? So those of you not in that energy, thank God. I'm glad you are not. No offense to those of you that are going through some difficult times. But that can be very emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually draining. And it can affect you in physical ways, in terms of health problems, in terms of, addictive behaviors, drinking, smoking, doing drugs, and just not like heavy depression energy. Okay, so let's move forward to, a much more positive light. Okay, Spirit said, clarify for the people dealing in a toxic relationship what their next step should be. Dealing with a toxic relationship, partnership, what their next step should be in an unhealthy situation. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. This could be a water sign energy around you. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, someone that you may be, talking to, communicating with, that you really confide in, that they hold a special place in your heart. This could be a friendship. This could be a person from your past. And I get this feeling that the conversation is going to be like, am I in a messed up relationship? I mean, this is love, right? I feel like some of you are even like, you need that validation. You need it. Yeah, see the Lover's card. It's like, I feel like you're going to go to someone that you trust to ask them for help on how to make this relationship work. And in actuality, yes, your friends, your family member, people you trust, they can help you, they can guide you. But if they know certain things about a person or a situation, they're also not going to give you the most objective advice. For example, you talk to your partner's friends. Wow, when I said that, these cards flew out. When you talk to your partner's friends, they're gonna, want to take your partner's side. Talk to someone who can give you an unbiased statement, decision, point to a way, a path for healing. The Death card, the World, and the Five of Cups. These flew out as I was saying that. So, again, this is the card of emotional turmoil. Feeling like every time you try to do better for yourself, every time you try to make big changes in your life with the Death card, and you try to elevate and upgrade your life, you're still met with emotional turmoil. It's like I said, it's that energy of feeling like you can never do right by this person. Like everything you do is wrong. I feel like this person has literally broken you down emotionally and mentally, where you can't even think for yourself, unfortunately. I really don't want to continue on this energy because I don't like finishing readings on a negative level. So I do feel like the advice that you are getting is that if you truly want to make this relationship work, I would definitely suggest getting professional help, counseling, therapy, and being able to communicate clearly with each other so that you're both honoring yourselves as individuals and honoring each other in a relationship. When I said that, there was a gust of wind that blew in. I don't know if it changed my lighting, but it suddenly closed my blinds. So clearly Spirit is coming in saying, this relationship needs a lot of emotional healing, whether both of you as individuals or, in order to heal this relationship, or, maybe the problems are solely based on this relationship, but you don't know unless you try, unless you really, talk to each other in a way where it's not gaslighting, it's not blaming, it's holding a safe space for each other to communicate without playing the blame game, but for giving each other the safe space to communicate and tell each other what they do that makes them feel bad, what you say, do, act upon makes me feel like this, and vice versa, but not in anger, not in terms of argument, but really with the straight up intention of healing. I don't know if anybody here had a white cat before, but like I suddenly saw a vision of like a fluffy white cat. Okay, because normally I close my door when I'm recording, but it's so hot. I have my door open right now, and I swear I caught a glimpse of like a white fluffy cat in my hallway. So I don't know if that is of significance to any of you. So 8 of Swords. I do feel like you feel like you're tied to this connection regardless, and you're going to have a really difficult time to get this person to seek therapy, or maybe they've suggested it to you and you're like, no, that's not for me. I'm not talking to nobody about anything, you know? And so you feel like you're tied and bound, but you're actually not tied and bound to this situation. You actually can fix this. You actually can heal yourself, your wounds, and, you know, your wounds within a partnership, and allow for, you know, better times to come in, and a better sense of emotional stability and well-being, as well as mental clarity, and seeing things, people, places, situations, relationships, partnerships for who and what they really are. You know, if you're going to make decisions, you might as well make it with a clear mind and a clear heart, seeing all aspects of a situation or a person, okay? And so I'm going to leave that there. I really want to move forward to something much more positive. And I just heard breathtaking, 2 of Cups, Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. Those of you that are single, that are done with this type of energy, that are most definitely like, oh, hell no, that is old shit, and they are not coming back. I am absolutely not tied and bound to that. I am moving forward. I do feel like this energy of new love comes in for you. We are in Cancer season for the next week or so. So, or by the time you watch this reading, yeah, about a week and a half. So I do feel like within Cancer season, or you may be meeting a Cancer, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I do get this feeling of, you know, meeting someone that you feel is like a soul connection. Your soulmate comes in, and there's a lot of love here. Yeah, look at that. Ace of Cups and Ace of Swords. That is the clarity that you need. That is the aha moment. Like, oh my God, this is the person for me. I know where this is going, and it's a startling revelation for some of you, you know, with the Tower card and the Star card. So yeah, definitely in this relationship, it's kind of like that, you know, energy of spirit cracking down and giving you that very clear awakening of, boom, this is your soulmate. Like, you even almost feel like it's not possible because maybe you thought someone else was your soulmate at a different time of your life. But we all have different soulmates. We all have different soul families, soul connections, right? You may have a friend or a family member that feels like you have a soul connection to them. You just get each other. And it doesn't have to be romantic, but you definitely are part of each other's soul family. So there is a deep sense of knowing each other before, past life, connection, coming back into this 3D, this lifetime, right? Ace of Swords and the Tower. I also feel like there is this very strong realization that what you entertained in the past was clearly not good for you, and that you have healed because you have been able to see what a new connection feels like, based in love, with this breath of fresh air that comes in to really help make you feel, you know, whole. And not that anybody should make you feel whole, but you most definitely don't feel like you have to be on pins and needles, walking on eggshells, worrying about, you know, saying or doing something wrong. And I even feel like they look at you like, why are you worried? Or why are you in that energy? I don't get it, you know? I do feel like they will even ask you if you're okay, if you're still, you know, afraid of past repeating itself, you know, that type of energy. So have open and honest communication with this partner, because they do feel like they have a lot of love for you. They really care about you deeply. Even if you just met, I do get this very strong connection with them, a strong emotional connection. So 3 of Water, which is the 3 of Cups, beautiful energy, a celebration, a wedding, graduation, a birth announcement, the need to have more fun. So there may be a newborn baby that comes in. There may be somebody getting married, somebody just graduating or up-leveling their education. I also feel it could be all of the above, but definitely a sense of lighthearted energy that needs to come into the forefront, so you're not super stressed out about, you know, things that you really should not be stressing over. 6 of Air is things are looking up. the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. This is Six of Swords energy. Also, you know, traveling, forward movement. With the Chariot card, that is very strong travel energy, forward movement, where things pick up the speed and feel like everything is finally settling into place and you're no longer dealing with, negative energies or situations. Another 3. So some of you may be seeing 333. We have the 3 of fire, abundance. Things look very, very good for you. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans, okay? You have the King of Cups twice, okay? King of Water. So this could be a water sign energy that is of significance in your life. This could be you and, empowered by this emotional energy, wanting to heal yourself on an emotional level. This is definitely healing your heart space, your heart chakra. This is King of Water, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have it here twice. So could be somebody that you're dealing with, that you may be meeting, that you may be encountering, that you may be moving forward with. Trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work, okay? I'm really, I know that some of you may be stuck in some messed up situations, but I really feel that there is some very, open and honest, optimistic energy that's coming around the corner for you. The moment you decide that you will no longer deal with energies that don't resonate with you, I feel like you forced them to resonate with you because you really were feeling like this was the partner for you, right? This is the Angel Answers Oracle deck. So take a moment if you'd like to have an answer or a question answered by spirit, by your spirit guides, guardian angels. Definitely, pause this reading if you need to. Ask them for clarity or an answer to your question. If you don't have one, it's okay. This is also an opportunity to bring in a little bit more clarity moving forward, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple here. Compromise within the next few months and ask for help from others, which is what I said over here. There is someone that you do trust, that you do want to connect with, that you do want to maybe bounce ideas off. I even feel like there is a part of you that really wants to defend your marriage, partnership, relationship, or decisions that you've made. And I feel like if you're venting or if you're talking about this situation with someone that you trust, that you're asking for help from, I feel like you want them to you really want them to give you the confirmation that you acted right, that you did the right thing, said the right thing. I do feel like a part of you has a little bit of doubt for a decision that you made or something you may have said to someone, and you don't want to admit, or some of you don't want to admit that you wish you could take it back because words hurt, and that can sting for a long time, and it can be very hard to fix a connection after some harsh communication, right? So this could be a moment, a time for you to really, talk to someone and, see if they're in agreement with you. Maybe they have a different viewpoint or perspective. Now, remember, be mindful and be clear about who it is you truly ask for help from others, because I feel like not everyone has your best interest. Someone may be siding with someone else. It could be, someone that's really, coming from a different perspective that doesn't see it all, is just going to automatically choose the other person, okay? So not that they're wrong, but you definitely have to take more than one viewpoint here. So if this is a question about, your partner or someone that you were involved with, and this is a friend or a family member of that person, obviously they're gonna, not speak bad about them and just kind of be like, oh, well, I don't know, so just be mindful of that. I do feel like there will be a need to compromise either your viewpoint or how you move forward. If you've settled for just kind of going along or going with the flow for someone else, wherever they led, you went, and I felt like you've had had to compromise your life, your lifestyle, your relationships, your career, your decisions moving forward. I feel like almost somebody here is living a life in someone's shadow, or living, you know, someone else's life out. Like maybe you have friends, family member, parents that expect you to go in one part of your career and you don't even like it, but you're going along with it. You know what I mean? It's like that. So if you have felt like you've been put in compromising positions, have had to, you know, overextend yourself in order to compromise and make someone else, you know, like I said earlier, placating them to kind of just allow them to get whatever it is that they want. Kind of feels like a spoiled brat type energy. Could be your children if you have children, but I do feel this need to really lay down the law, but not in a negative way. Okay, so not everything has to be, you know, defensive energy or argument, but definitely clear boundaries and what's okay and what's not okay, and what doesn't make you feel good, and be clear about it, and what makes you feel like shit, what makes you feel bad, or I don't like it when you say or do this, and you know, like we need to compromise. We need to meet each other halfway, because I don't want to hurt you. You should not want to hurt me. Let's get on the same page here. And so I do feel like things will develop to a higher level within the next few months. Now, the card of within the next few months to me is, you know, 3 to 6 months tops, right? So I do feel like from now probably until like November or something, I do feel like before the end of the year, but you may start to really feel like the energy is shifting from where you've been to a more positive outlook moving forward, whether with someone new or because the two of you decided to get help and fix this connection. It is 2:22 on my clock, so this is a very powerful message from Spirit, from Source, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, saying, listen, this is a clear indication that you've got to work on your partnership here, either to learn from it and heal and move on and know that you deserve a better partnership, or to really, you know, realize that the two of you really love each other so deeply that maybe you're doing things out of fear. Maybe the reactions are out of fear, or fear of losing control, fear of losing a partnership, whatever it may be. Everyone is different. This is a general reading, so apply it to your situation. But I'm going to leave it right there, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Remember to give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. The sign with the most likes and the sign with the most views will get a live bonus reading, so you don't want to miss out on that. And all the readings I have for you, your playlist is here, and another reading here for you, whichever it may be, either your love reading or your July reading. So you can always check out your playlist so you can see all the readings that I upload for my Sagittarian friends. And there goes my voice. I've been recording all day. So thank you guys so much for being here. I cannot wait to see what is next for you. I'm sending you guys so much love and healing, and you know, the strength and the courage that you need to do right by you. Okay, lots of love. Bye.